All right. Gosh, so I still got the little new StreamYard thing. So it didn't go as smooth as I wanted. I'm going to start over again with my intro. Ready, Martha? Ready?
Take two.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think we're actually going to change the name on the Good Mornings. I had some ideas, right?
Great.
I like, what were we thinking? I forgot now. Oh,
More than a home.
More than home.
Yeah.
I like that because this is really easy to do on a podcast. Hey, so if you got any ideas, be nice on what me and Martha can call our little morning
whatever this is
thing. Yeah. Put it in the comments. I would love to see what you guys think.
Yeah.
Nice comments because Martha's sensitive.
Yeah.
I can handle it.
I am not.
Actually, I'm probably the sensitive one, aren't I?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm sensitive. Martha can handle it. Hey, so a couple things. Today, we're going to talk about real estate myths.
Myths. Again, you have a hard time saying that.
Myths, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, commissions. Ooh. Real estate agents may get mad at us for talking about it. They might.
They might.
They might. If they watch us, they might get upset. But we're going to talk about it anyways because it's kind of funny because we've just run across different clients and stuff, and they're like, oh, so my house closes on June 1st, so I got 30 days to move out.
No,
that's not the way it works. You know, we can do occupancy agreements, but there's not like an automatic 30 days that just is in play when you sell your house. So I know there's some myths and some misunderstandings.
Yeah.
We wanted to talk about that today.
Yep.
All right. So the big news came out on what they're doing with schooling for the Rio Rancho Public Schools.
Yep.
And good morning, Pops. Hey, I got my comments here. And it sounds like
we may homeschool.
We might be homeschooling, right?
Probably.
So we are now in the research mode of finding schools.
Yep.
Because all right, so just real quick, and then we'll get into the other stuff. So the high school is only doing.
Yeah, it sounds like anything above third grade is going to only go to school 2 days a week and then do the rest at home. So
if we're already at that level of
at home,
let's just continue with.
And not have to wear a face shield or a mask.
So yeah, and it was interesting listening to them talking. So they're like, well, what about recess?
Yeah, and socially distancing kindergarten first graders at recess, I think that's like impossible.
So these little kids, what's the first thing they do when they see their friends? Oh, I miss you.
Know, yeah.
You know, and they're hugging. Do you know what it'd be hard for? Is the teachers too.
Yes.
Because these little guys are so cute and they just give you
You've
hugs.
coached and kids will just come up and hug you.
Till about second grade. Oh my God, they're so sweet.
I know. I had some little girl just come up and hug me in the kindergarten class. I was just
do
there
that.
for a party.
So now we're going to have like little signs come up, no hugging zone.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we're probably just going to choose not. Good morning, Laura Lee. I think we're just going to choose not to participate.
Yeah, we probably will.
It's not a protest. It's not. I think it's going to be best for our family.
Just letting them figure it out.
And our kids to.
Because even one of my kids yesterday expressed that she does not want to wear a mask all day at school.
Well, she's so pretty. She shouldn't have to hide.
She shouldn't have to cover her beautiful smile.
Me on the other hand, maybe a mask isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we will. Laura Lee, because she homeschools.
Yes.
So yeah, all of our friends, we're probably going to be giving you a call on the homeschool piece.
Yep.
So we can do our due diligence.
Yep.
All right. That was our little spiel. Should we get into the myths, Miss Martha? Myths.
You just stick your tongue out because you're not saying it.
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you.
Okay, I'm sure there's some word you can't say. I haven't found it yet, but I'm sure there's some word you can't say properly.
I'm sure there is.
Like carne adobada.
I can say carne adobada.
Maybe that ain't it.
All
right. What's our first one?
All real estate agents are the same.
What?
Not all real estate agents get online every morning and bust myths.
We are the myth busters. So, all right, let's talk about that one for a second because it's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We do all have the same level of education per se.
Yes.
There is a basic minimum level.
We have to all take the same test to get licensed.
All right, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you have other people getting additional certifications, additional learning, everything else. It's just like doctors. Are all doctors the same?
No.
Anybody who's chosen accountants?
Oh, yeah, all accountants are not the same.
No, not even close.
Yeah.
And not even just the education. You've got negotiating skills. You got again, just on the marketing piece, you got some people that think of cell phones. Actually, the cell phones are really good. It's getting hard to pick on it, but
there's still camera angle
there's
issues
different
that come
levels
into
of
play.
professionalism.
And some agents choose to work in commercial, some choose to work in listings, and does that cross over?
And the likability piece.
Yeah.
We're not going to get along with everybody.
No, personalities do not always
No.
mesh.
All right, I like that one. Real estate agents aren't all this. Except for all strikingly handsome and beautiful.
I like this one. All real estate agents make boatloads of money.
Oh, that one's true, Martha.
Is it?
Yeah, we got our boat out back full of money.
No.
Okay, so it's not as bad as it was now, but I think 80s, 90s, maybe even early 2000s, there was the whole concept of fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Go buy you the expensive Jaguar, Mercedes, whatever. Look successful.
Mm-hmm.
So all
Polished.
right, there are probably still agents that are like that now. Mm-hmm. If you've got that look, so if people think you're successful, then you're successful.
Which really, that's putting that out there that you're successful and you should be more successful.
So I think that was part of it, that they think, everybody makes a lot of money. But NAR, the average real estate agent makes about $45,000 a year, is what the national average is.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's,
not a great job.
It's not a horrible job.
A little better than some.
And there's other agents that make millions a year.
Yes.
So it's all over the place. All right. What's our next one?
The next one is when selling a home, price it to leave room for negotiations.
Hey, Mark, what do you think our house is worth? Or a house? Just give me a number.
Let's say my house is worth $300,000.
Hey, I want to price it at $320,000, so we got room for negotiations. What do you think?
That's a really bad idea.
Why is that a bad idea? We can always come down.
You can always come down, but people won't look at your house at all.
So,
because they think that you're really stuck on that high price.
Exactly. And not everybody has the same negotiating style.
Right.
Have you ever went and bought a car? I don't like to beat people up on price. Hey, give me your best price. Is that your best price? Okay. I don't agree that I don't like that price. I'll just leave. I'm not just going to keep beating them up, because if that's what they think the value is, fine. I'm not going to argue with you what you think your value is. I just don't agree with you. Mm-hmm. And it works sometimes it doesn't. But right now, houses are selling at 98.4% of list price. Did you know that? You did know that. So if you're over, they're not even looking.
No. They're
just like, eh. And do you know how we know people negotiate differently?
No.
Because CarMax exists. What's CarMax's philosophy?
No haggle.
No haggle. That's the price. And they are one of the fastest growing car chains.
People feel uncomfortable offering and haggling. I think they're worried they're going to insult people. So
yeah, it's
that kind of makes sense on your whole thing. And
Laura Lee had an awesome realtor.
She did have an awesome realtor. She still does.
What's the next one?
You get a better deal when buying a home through the listing agent.
We've actually come across this a lot lately.
We have people just driving around. They call the name on that specific sign, and they look at that house, and then they go down the street and they call that specific sign.
I know what they're thinking. Let's just use this number, like 6% as commission.
Okay.
I think everybody knows half of it goes to a buying agent, half of it goes to the listing agent.
Yeah, half of whatever commission. Yeah.
So if they think I'm calling the listing agent, that way, all right, I can save that 3%.
Or
on the buying agent,
it'll be some discount.
Yeah, but the reality is
not necessarily true.
Now the listing agent is also the buying agent, and he's going to get 6%.
And it's not even about the money at that point. The listing agent represents the seller's best interests and the buyer's best interests. So that's a little conundrum.
Whenever we end up doing that, I tell both parties, look, we end up becoming very neutral, and I really can't give you advice.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, well, the seller said he's going to take $250.
No.
I can't do that. That would be unethical.
It would be extremely
unethical. Honestly, you end up hindering yourself because you don't really have anybody negotiating on your behalf.
Yes.
And you're really not even going to save that 3%, because why is the listing agent just going to give up that 3%? It's already in the contract. It's already written. Yeah. He's going to have to do the paperwork on both sides. He's going to have to do the extra work. So one, he's going to be more focused on just keeping everything together and neutral
Mhm.
than serving you or the seller better.
Yep.
So that's not a good idea.
No.
All right.
Getting pre-approved is done after you find your perfect house.
If you guys have listened at all, we've talked about the whole pre-approval thing about 42 million times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a myth. We got to get pre-approved now.
Yep.
And like we said, with COVID, and honestly,
Anything.
all right, real estate agents and anybody listening, there's a couple reasons to get a pre-approval. What if somebody just calls you, Martha? Hey, Martha, I like a house that you have listed. Can we just go look at it? Do you know anything about this person?
No.
No. Is there a safety concern now?
There is a safety concern.
So if we send somebody to get pre-approved,
someone has all their personal information.
they got their driver's license, their social,
Yes.
they got
Someone
their
has looked into
banking
this
information.
Yeah.
So our odds a little bit better that you're going to be okay
Yes.
if we at least have their information than just,
Mhm.
hey, Martha, come show me this house with a basement.
Yeah.
You know,
Creepy.
bad. Especially if they sound like that, hey, yeah, that's probably bad.
Right.
And
So,
basement's
yeah.
always
Safety
interesting.
reasons alone. Because
Absolutely.
we're not like car dealerships. We don't get a copy of someone's driver's
No.
license before we show them a house.
Maybe we should.
We maybe should.
Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea.
So, yeah, that's definitely.
Yes, and then you got to pay the TC. Oh, I don't pay the TC on both sides, though, do we?
No.
Uh-oh. What are you? Uh-oh. All right. What's our next one?
Open houses sell houses. Does an open house sell? Have you ever sold a house at the open house?
Yes.
How many times?
Once.
How many years?
9.
So a lot of open houses,
Yes.
and you've sold one.
All right. So let's be honest with this, though. Because I don't know which way is correct on this, because I go both ways on it.
Mm-hmm.
Real estate agents do use open houses to try to generate more business for themselves.
Yes.
That is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. However, it is not completely self-serving, though.
No.
Because whenever you do an open house, what else are you doing, Martha?
You're marketing that property.
You're getting additional marketing.
Mm-hmm.
So it pops up on Zillow as an open house. It pops up on MLS. It gives
There's extra signs put up.
extra signs, social media, everything else.
Mhm.
So I disagree. I think open houses do sell houses
They
because
can
it gives
help
you
sell houses.
it gives you additional exposure. And you know what else I've seen with that? So if a house to a buyer is like, it's not the top 3, it's marginal.
Yeah.
They didn't really want to schedule it,
Mhm.
but all right, it's not too bad.
When it's open, we'll go.
And then they fall in love with it.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
Yeah.
You know, they had an agent already and everything,
Mhm.
but
Which
so-
is fine.
no, I think anytime somebody can market their home additionally,
It's worth it.
do it. It's worth it.
We bought a house off the open house.
We did, and that's where we met
No.
Scotty and Frank, wasn't it?
No.
No.
It was our second house, though. We went to their open house.
Oh.
We bought that house.
I remember we've had a few houses. All right, what's our
One or
next one?
two. Selling a home for sale by owner saves lots of money. Does it?
What I have seen with for sale by owners is they either overprice or underprice their house. So we've got a listing now that was like a for sale by owners, Swallash, what are they called? Discount broker.
Mhm.
So he had to do all his pricing and his marketing himself. And honestly, with the advice we gave him, right, and a little bit of staging and the stuff we do, we got him about 20,000 more than he was priced at before. So just not getting the proper information cost him. So we made him 20 grand more. We got it sold, and he was already paying a buyer's commission. So it didn't cost him anything. They actually
Mhm.
netted more money because of that.
Yeah.
Yes. Do your expenses go up when you hire an agent?
Yes.
Yes. But we got to focus on that bottom line number. So if you got a good agent that negotiates well,
Mhm.
and saves you from paying this, that, and the other, your expenses may be higher because of the commission, but your bottom line number is
But
going
I
to be
think,
higher.
and I think people also have to think about what things are you willing to do, and what work are you hiring out. I'm not going to clean my own carpets.
No.
It's not worth my time and effort. I
I'm
will
gonna
pay
clean my own
someone.
countertops.
I will pay someone to do that job. I'll pay someone to do my taxes because it's not worth my frustration.
Yes,
And selling a home is frustrating and stressful. So why not pay someone to get that sold for you?
absolutely.
And as a buyer, you're going to have that buyer come in and say, well, I'm going to knock 6% off right now because
Oh yeah,
you're not using an agent.
Absolutely, I forgot about that part.
You know, so right there, they're going to offer you less because they think you're offering more, and you're really not.
Yeah, so it's a for sale by owner. Yes,
So they're going to try and
automatically.
figure a discount for some commission.
Automatically 6% gone.
Yeah.
And what are houses selling at? 98.4. So you just lost 4%.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Good point.
So yeah.
You are good at your job.
I am. Thanks.
Lily was right.
She was right.
All right.
Still right. Anyway, real estate agents only can show their own company's listings. This is a huge myth.
Big.
Yes.
Huge.
Well, and I hear that a lot because of our website. It populates the entire multiple listing service.
Yes.
And people are like, oh, you guys have a lot of houses. Well, they're not our houses. If they were, we would be that rich realtor.
We don't tell them they're not ours.
But they think it's
assume
specifically our houses when it's really all of the.
And most people don't realize you can show them. That's what the MLS is. It allows us to show everybody's listings. Yes. Excellent. All right, let's go to the next one.
Real estate agents say and do anything to make a sale.
Well, we were going to skip that one because I thought that was tacky.
Oh.
Let's do in this market.
Oh.
Homes don't need to be prepared to go for sale.
Yeah, you don't need to prepare anything.
How's it?
The houses are selling so quick. I don't need to fix up my house.
Are there still houses that aren't selling, Martha?
Yes.
Are there still houses sitting there?
Yes.
Yes. Are buyers dumb?
No.
No. They still want.
They're very educated.
They still want a good house. It's still
now more than ever. Buyers are very educated.
The sellers blame listing agents. Gonna read it? Go ahead.
Sellers blame listing agents for not showing their homes.
We've heard that a lot. Too.
I have heard that. Oh, no, but they never showed my house. Well, and especially in technology today, you know, all these houses are up on Zillow everywhere. People can find your house.
There's 4.
And if they want to see it, if they
realtors.
think that the value is there, they'll ask to see it. And if they don't find the value, maybe your price is wrong. Maybe your house isn't represented.
And maybe your listing agent doesn't have a buyer in that price point. It happens.
Yes.
It's not a weirdness. So like part of our marketing is to make sure all other real estate agents know about it for their buyers. Okay, there's 4,000 real estate agents right now, right? Roughly. Mm-hmm. There's only 1,000 houses
1,500
that sold.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Last month.
So, yeah.
All right. So not
everybody's got buyers right now, and yeah.
All right, we're going to close with this last big one.
What is it?
The truth bomb.
Okay, truth bomb.
Boom. Commissions aren't negotiable.
That is a huge myth.
Huge. Like class action lawsuits kind of myth.
Yes.
There are, so we'll start big. So there's companies that people work for. There's Keller Williams, which we work for and we like. There's Coldwell Banker, Remax, Realty One, Mom and Pop, whatever. Each agency like that, they can put in their own little rules.
Yep.
They can say, okay, we don't adjust commissions, or this is the price that we choose to price our stuff. But they're not all the same. They're not all like connected together. And then so that's the big company.
Within that.
Then even in that, individually, agents get to choose what they charge. Right?
Yep.
And the consumer, you get to pick. Right. And I like to divide that up. There's 2 parts to it. There's the part that we need to market the house.
Yeah.
Which is usually the half. Then you got the other half that we use to try to attract buyers.
Yep.
Right. And I always tell people, you can give them 1%.
$500.
$500.
Do whatever you want.
How motivated are they going to be to bring you a buyer, though? Probably not super motivated.
No, but you might get them on the drive around.
So it's just, it is your choice. So if anybody ever tells you
non-negotiable, that's a lie.
Commissions are non-negotiable, that's not true. Yeah. What really happens sometimes is people don't see the value of what somebody's charging. So that's always been our philosophy. Let's give more in value than we're charging, and you don't get people giving you pushback.
No.
Like, why do all that for that?
Yeah.
So and we're really nice too. That part's for free.
And I'm real funny.
That's what they keep saying. Martha's the funny one. All right. So thank you guys for joining us. We went way long today.
That's okay.
It's fun. All right. I'm going to go to the chiropractor now.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
Yay, gonna get cracked. Thank you. And tomorrow, what we're going to talk about, I don't know if you guys are having this problem, but I can't get my kids out of the house. Fine, it's 105 degrees. My feet are burning. My face is melting. All excuses in my
Those are terrible.
Poor weak excuses. Oh, I got blisters on my arm from the sun. Weak excuses. So tomorrow, we're going to talk about tips.
Ways to get your kids outside.
Kids outside. All right. Like, comment, and share. Thank you. And we will see you
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Bye.